Alright, hello everyone. This goes about, I don't really care for this subject too much. This has to do with the Women's March and the pro-abortion advocates. Okay. I don't get it. I don't get you. There was a small group of people there which are pro-life advocates. And the things that the leftists, baby killers and all that, were chanting doesn't make their cause sound any better. My body, my choice, all this whatnot. No, that's not kind of how it works. Jesus, man. I mean, this is a messed up subject. I don't really care for it. I don't like abortion. Not at all. I mean, you're killing a human being. It's a clump of cells. Is that how you really, in your twisted minds, want to think about abortion? It's just a clump of cells. My body, my choice. Okay. Your body, your choice. You let... This is going to be graphic, so anybody that has children or anything watching, turn them away. I'll give them a moment. The fact is when you let someone else into your body, it's no longer just your choice anymore. It takes two to make that situation. It's not your choice. Unless you're dealing with a leftist male that is too scared to be a man and deal with his child. Just like obviously you are. You know? Think about this with some reality involved. Put your own brain to work. Actually ponder this. Mull it around in that little frickin' skull of yours. If you're gonna have unprotected sex, which we all know is pretty swell, do yourself a favor. Do everybody a favor. And just accept the consequences of that action. You know, be responsible for your own freaking behavior. I mean, get out of here with the nonsense. My body, my choice. I mean, come on, man. You're killing a baby. A baby. There's ways around that. There's ways around it to where these type of marches or these type of chants that y'all are chanting wouldn't be an issue. They wouldn't even have to be chanted. Use protection. There's many of different ways to protect yourself against unwanted pregnancy. It is, 2019 now? Which sounds retarded. My God, it sounds dumb. 2019. Wow. Do everybody a favor. Relax. Be responsible. I don't mind if you don't want to have a kid that you don't want to have. But like I said, there are ways to protect yourself against that. You got birth control, you got condoms, you got spermicidal lubricants, you got all these things that'll truly keep that situation at bay. But you'll have no responsibility. As leftists, y'all refuse to take responsibility for your own actions at all times. You know, I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes. It's pathetic. That's all that's all that most people are seeing. So you don't get to hear from it because the legacy media, the mainstream media, are all about leftism. Yeah, they love it. And leftism is a cancer. Y'all will wake up to it. Once you get a little older, because right now you're young and obviously dumber than shit. Dumber than shit. And I mean that, and I'm proud to say that. You know, I've done stupid things. I'm only 32 years old, but I've done some really dumb things in my life. And I regret all of it. I wish I was more of a man back then than I was. But, you know, I can't change the past. Can't change the past. Don't try to, I just learn from it. And y'all will do the same sooner or later. It's not just a clump of cells. That is a child. It's a beautiful child. And the fact that y'all don't want these children to live, that makes y'all kind of murderers, you know. Y'all a little bit on the fascist side. Y'all are no better than Hitler or Stalin or any of them, because you know what? They just killed indiscriminately too. You're going to kill your baby? Yeah, you're just like them. Let that absorb into your freaking heads. If it can. I love everybody. Doesn't matter if you love. Some of my best friends are not, I can't say they're leftist. Like some of these freaks that we see hollering and screaming and getting in people's faces, which they get into the right person's face, there's going to be an issue. They need to understand that too. I mean, don't just think that you can scream into anybody's face, because it's not going to work out for you in the long run. Trust and believe. But I got a lot of good Democratic friends. I do generally hang out with much older people because they seem to have more sense in their head. Even the Democrats that I hang out with, which I hang out with quite a few Democrats, to be honest with you. Old school Democrats. I live in a very diverse area, very mixed area, so most of my friends are older black guys. And I love them to death. And their form of the Democratic Party makes a little bit of sense. It doesn't in some ways, because they don't actually know the history of the Democratic Party. And every time I try to tell them, they don't want to believe it because, you know, that's their own foolishness. They don't like facts, which we can say that for all liberals and Democrats. You don't like facts. And when I say them to them, they get a little upset and they don't want to talk. But we drink some shine and we get happy again. You know, we get to talking about other things. But come on, people. Abortion is not the way to go. Don't do it. If you're gonna do the deed, expect the consequences. Especially if you're gonna do it unprotected and all that stuff. Come on. Think about reality. For a change. I know it's not in most leftists to think about reality. But try it. It's good. Y'all take care. I'll catch you on the flip side.